Hello, my name is Alex and this is the thought for the day for Tuesday the 9th of February. Today we are looking at the theme of proclamation in Isaiah 61 verse 1. It goes like this: "The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me, because the Lord has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom for the captives and release from darkness for the prisoners." Now, a proclamation is an announcement that something is coming that is of great importance. And we see that in this passage here, that something really important is going to be happening at some stage soon. Something is happening and everything is going to change. Here we see a proclamation, that promise that God gives about a coming Messiah. That Messiah literally meaning anointed one, who is going to be the coming king. This coming king who will bind up the brokenhearted, who will proclaim freedom for the captives. It is the same king who will release prisoners from darkness. This is a promise that is given in a time hundreds of years before the coming of Christ, and yet it is a promise that is ultimately fulfilled by him. This is actually the same passage that we see Jesus read as the launch point for his ministry at the start of Matthew. This good news that the kingdom is near, that God's kingdom and God's reality is literally breaking into our own, that these prisoners are set free, that God's rule is near, and that the people once far off are reconciled to him. In Jesus' words, it says, "This time when this is happening, it is fulfilled in him." We know that as Christians, the coming of God has changed everything. As we look around at what's happening, we don't despair, because we know that what we see is not the end goal. Because we know that God's kingdom is near, that it is breaking in all around us, and that ultimately it is that changes everything.